Hello, YouTube family. Look at us with the pop-up on a Sunday night. In the summertime, you're going to see me doing a lot of pop-ups because my Sundays are busy and I'm like, why not? It's that cute not knowing. And now you're going to know. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Can we hug? It's a Memorial Day holiday weekend, and we never forget, and I mean never forget, those who died serving our country, the men and the women who sacrificed their lives, to the families who have fallen, armed forces, people in their lives that they lost, to the military families. Our prayers are always with those who sacrifice their life. I know people think movies and the beaches and the barbecues, but Memorial Day, as we remember those who died serving our country. Big box office upsets this weekend. I always break down the cost of these movies and how much they cost to make. Lilo and Stitch, Mission Impossible 8. Lilo and Stitch took in $183 million at the box office. It only cost $100 million to make, which is it's not small change. Mission Impossible 8, Tom Cruise, only took in $77 million. Now it took in $190 million worldwide, but it cost $400 million to make. I'm not saying that Mission Impossible 8 was a box office flop, but they always have to make their money back. I'm telling you, these movies cost so much money to make. They only care about the bottom line. Remember, I was saying this may be the last one in the Mission Impossible series. And it may be, because maybe people are getting fatigued. I think the Scientology stuff has hurt Tom Cruise. He's definitely a big movie star. But I think that kind of like hurt his career, where people are just not racing to embrace his projects. But let me know what y'all think. This was an upset over the weekend. Singer D'Angelo is pulled out of the Roots Picnic, which is going to be in Philadelphia next weekend. What happened? They're saying that D'Angelo, who's been very quiet, especially since the death of his son's mother, Angie Stone, he's been very quiet. People say, wow, he had no response. He said nothing. They're saying he had a medical procedure. He's slowing to heal. And the doctors have advised him, you cannot do this event. D'Angelo is out, but singer Maxwell is in. He just celebrated a birthday. If you've ever seen a Maxwell show, you know how great he is. And them legs and them knees be working. Love Maxwell. He always puts on a good show. He's on the Roots lineup along with Lenny Kravitz, Music Soul Child, Glorilla, Meek Mill, and many others. So the Roots Picnic in Philadelphia next weekend. Janet Jackson. You guys were funny. I brought up she's being honored. Y'all are still mad about, I don't know if it's her brother Randy. She's controlled by Randy. That's all I'm going to say. She's getting honored at the American Music Awards. I'm just going to leave it at that, because y'all were in those comments. Y'all are funny. We're never going to forgive her. All those comments about Kamala Harris. And I'm wondering, did it come from Randy? But Janet is an icon, and she's us, but she's going to be honored. Let me go down. Chrissy Teigen, John Legend's wife. She went on social media and she was all bandaged up. And everyone's like, what's wrong with her? Chrissy Teigen has had a procedure where she's had her hairline lowered. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I often talk about, I suffer from traction alopecia, where to get the hairline to grow back in, I'm getting treatments and stuff like that. When you lower it, you're bringing this up here. It's weird. I don't know why she just want to get just a regular route like women to get their hair to grow back. But she says after years of abuse, and it happens with beauty treatments and just stuff like that, you can lose your edges. Well, she went and got her hairline lowered, and it looks crazy. And I'm just curious to see what it's going to look like when it's all over. I mean, she's got a lot of bandages all around, and her face was already puffy. Now it's even puffier because now it's going to have to heal from that. It sounds so painful. It does. You hear certain things and you're like, it sounds painful. But Chrissy Teigen has had her hairline lowered, and we will be following. Look at us, like it's an investigative report, and we're going to be following this. I had a chance to meet WNBA college basketball coach Dawn Staley. She has a great book out entitled Uncommon Favor, and she did an appearance here in Philadelphia, and it was so funny because she says, I've listened to you all my life. Now, I'm 61, she's 55, so I just smiled and I kept going. I said, such an honor to meet you. She has written an amazing book about how faith played such a part in everything she has gone through, from coaching college ball, the triumphs, the losses, playing in the WNBA, playing in the Olympics, and how faith brought her through the many challenges. She was asked about, would she ever coach a WNBA team? And she says no, but I would love to be a part owner in a team. I think in Philadelphia, it's not going to happen for many years. They will be the home of a WNBA team. We'll be waiting to see it. On HBO right now, you know your auntie is the documentary queen, and there is a new one about Peewee Herman, who was bigger than life, this cultural phenomenon. Songs were written about him. His TV show, Pee-wee's Playhouse, was huge, and he was just that guy. Then in 1991, he got arrested for indecent exposure. Then his home was raided, and they found child pornography, which some people were like, it was just art. The man behind Peewee Herman talks about the rise and the downfall. He died 2 years ago of leukemia. He had never come out as a gay man, and he talked about it and how this ruined his career. The charges, the persona, because Peewee Herman was geared to kids, but he was this phenomenon that adults loved. But he talks about it in his own words and filmed it before he died. And with the people that he was working with, he never told them that he had cancer. It's riveting to watch. And if you remember that era in the 80s, he was bigger than life. And this incident, his career it was just over. He had a little slight revival, but nothing like he was in the 80s. And when Peewee Herman died, Paul Reubens, he was 70 years old. HBO, y'all. HBO. Check it out. I think you'll find it riveting. You know, I love documentaries. I just find them fascinating, and to see this portrayal and having been through that journey. Maybe we'll see a documentary on this hairline lowering. It sounds painful, doesn't it? Like they are physically like, I don't know. You let me know what you think. Are you surprised at the box office? Are you surprised that a Lilo and Stitch beat out Mission Impossible at the box office? I am, because I just knew that Mission Impossible would be it, and it is in so many theaters, over 4,000 theaters. Everywhere you go is Mission Impossible, but for it to only take in 77 million is a little shocking. It's not cute not knowing. Now you know. If my voice sounds deeper, I'm battling allergies. Allergies have been driving me nuts the entire season. So I'm trying to rest it in between doing the radio and doing this, because I just feel it. But I had terrible scratching in the throat that has calmed down. So hopefully it will get better. Have a great one. Memorial Day, no matter what you do, say a prayer for those families and always remember those who sacrificed their lives for our country. Leave your comments because I asked a lot of questions. Also, give us a thumbs up if you like the video. We love giving you great comment and commentary and all that good stuff. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. I'm Patty Jackson. Thanks for joining me. I'm your auntie of pop culture.